I haven't had any coffee. This is going to be interesting. Good morning. It is Tuesday and it is Carolyn Gardner's birthday today. So this is a video for Carolyn. Oh my God. Carolyn is a fellow unboxer on YouTube. She's very sweet. I'm going to put a link below. Go check her out. Tell her happy birthday. Check out some of her videos, etc., etc. So, happy birthday, Carolyn. I'm doing a look for you today. And I'm using two different palettes. I never do that. Never. Unheard of. Hitherto unheard of. Oh, by the way, hi, I'm Mare. This is NiteMare Bliss. I drink coffee and I didn't have any today and I just look, I have my water. We're gonna go with it. I am a former makeup artist, hairstylist, esthetician, and nail tech who usually is caffeinated, and now I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, and I do all that for YouTube because it's a lot more fun and I drink coffee. And where I live, we have Wawa, which is, to me, my dog sitter messaged me and said she hadn't had Wawa, and I was like, what, why, how, what, oh my God, I nearly almost passed out. Like, how did I let someone in my house who has not had Wawa, let alone watch my dogs? So Sarah, oh my God, the next time I see you, I'm taking you to Wawa, and it's my treat. Anyway, I am a unboxer, as Carolyn Gardner is, but I also do makeup, skincare, candle reviews, all kinds of things, a little bit of everything, because even though my focus in my life was on music, so I was in a band back in Detroit before I moved out here, and music, art, makeup, skincare, doing hair, all that. Now where I live, my life has really changed, and I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing my makeup. So I'm just using this Ciate Dewy Skin Vitamin C Glass Glow Primer. We got this in a boxy, and it has vitamin C, dragon fruit, and yuzu, and oh my God, I gotta tell you guys, I freaking love this. I used it on my look. I didn't mention it, but I used it on my look, I think on Sunday for my World Goth Day look. And this is weird. The stuff looks white. It looks like Elmer's glue. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like Elmer's glue. I was like, what am I putting on my face? Anyway. Yeah, so I moved out here and kind of left everything behind. And it was really hard. I've talked about that before. Leaving my family and all my friends and my whole life. Oh my God. It was so difficult, but I can't believe all the new adventures I've had. It was like the hardest change and the hardest thing I ever did, leaving. But if I wouldn't have left, so many things would not have come into my life and happened. So sometimes doing the big scary thing that you dread, you know, is not the worst thing. I am still milking the heck out of this Winky Lux White Tea Tinted Veil. And this is shade light. I should know this because I've used the whole bottle. Look. It's gone, and all I'm using now, I don't like to waste anything, but I really love this stuff. See, I could still scoop it out and get a lot on here, so that's what I'm doing. I love this stuff. I want to buy another bottle of it, but I don't because I have other things I'm trying to use up. But I like that this is a tinted veil, so it covers a lot, but not crazy. Oh my God, I just realized you guys never see me do like my foundation and my primer anymore and all that, right? I just go, hey, everything's done. Here's my eye look or whatever. So you get to see the whole deal today. There you go, Carolyn. You're getting the whole deal. Probably going to be a long video. I don't have time to edit because I'm grooming dogs today. That is something I do since I moved out here. I dare say if I had stayed in Detroit and not left, no way in the world I would have thought about becoming a dog groomer. It was a really weird path to getting to that. I'll tell that in another video, like how I became a dog groomer and how I became a dog trainer and groomer. It's really strange. It's really interesting. I think you might be like, that is boring AF, but it's a good example of how, like I said, you make a big leap and things that you never thought could happen, happen. Literally making a big leap. That's how I met my husband. Jumped out of an airplane. True story. I've told that story before too. Well, I met my husband when I went skydiving, and we've been together 22 years this year, and my favorite joke about that is I met the perfect guy and all I had to do was jump out of a perfectly good airplane. Ba-dum-bumps. So, foundation, primer, and right now you're going, God, she's fast. And yes, proving that I was a person who did makeup and skincare. And I did start doing makeup a bazillion years ago. When I did drop things a lot too. Start doing makeup a bazillion years ago when, wait a minute. Did I just pick up the wrong primer? Yeah, I did. Wrong primer. Sorry, wanted this one. I'm using Beauty Crop Stuck on You on my eyes. I'm trying to use these up. I almost have used up all my e.l.f., my face primer, but this one takes a long time to get through, but I really like it. It's very sticky. I'm going to need that today, I think. So, yeah, when I moved, it was just like, ugh. It was choosing between, I want to say, you know, my whole life, my family and all my friends, and the guy I fell in love with, who didn't even become my husband until I moved here. We didn't get married until after we left Michigan. Which in retrospect, kind of stupid idea because almost no one could come to our wedding, so that was kind of poopy, but that's okay. We had a very small wedding. We only had like 25 people at it. Because I realize when you get married in New York can be very expensive to have to stay in, you know, to find a hotel and everything. So it's kind of like those people who go, we're getting married in Hawaii. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, how many people can afford to... It's so far, too. How many people can afford to fly to Hawaii and stay there? I mean, that's like spending, you know, some people, like, all their savings just to go to a wedding in Hawaii. I don't know. Who are these people? Why did they do this? I've never understood that. Like, get married somewhere where people can afford to go if you want people to show up. So, you know, when I got married, it was... I mean, there were people who I wish could have been there, obviously. But it wasn't about the people who were there. It was about my hubby, so... And I got primer in my eye, didn't I? Oh, I'm not sure. It doesn't feel good. If my voice sounds all raspy and stuff, woke up, haven't had coffee, I'm drinking water. La la la. It's almost kind of like a happy birthday, Carolyn. Here's a bunch of stuff about me. I don't know what to talk about in a birthday video, guys. What do I talk about? I don't know. This is this Catrice Prime and Fine Duo Contouring Duo Stick for lighter skin. I had wanted to try Catrice, and I'm like, meh, I'm going to try Catrice. Now I'm in love with this thing. I did this in my video on Sunday. Looks dark, looks scary, but I always contour right here because we want to get rid of this little, my cheeky fat, because I have cheeky fat, because I need to lose weight. Speaking of, I went to my doctor yesterday. I had a physical. She said my lungs sound beautiful. My asthma almost appears to be like going away, which is crazy. Like, how does asthma go away? But it does, apparently, at least for me. Okay, so see how well this blends in? It's like that was there and now it's like so seamless. I can't get over this thing. Can highly recommend the Catrice Duo Contouring Stick thingy. I still have fat little chunks on the side of my face, but at least they're not quite as noticeable to me. And I'm just doing, I never did contouring before, but I have this stick and I've been like kind of playing with it and using it, so I probably will do a little bit of a contouring video at some point, because a couple of people have asked, but there we go, nose, which will also look a lot better once I get the concealer and the under eye stuff done and all that. So, oh, lordy. So I started wearing makeup when I was 13. I'm talking about things that I have already talked about in other videos, but you know, some of you might have missed it. So, here we are. my mom, I was her only daughter. She had 4 boys, and then she had me. So my mom was like kind of excited to have a girl, and then I turned out to be a total tomboy until I showed like this real interest in makeup. And then my mom was like, yay, finally she wants to do girly things, I think. So I think my mom really, at that point, anything I said that was like girly, she was like, yay, let her do it. You know, even if I was only 13 and I wanted to wear makeup, she was like, just so glad that I was doing something girly, I think. That's just my working theory. I don't know if I'm correct. Just a working theory. But, oh, I got too much of my contour into, no, I guess it's all right. Whew. I still have a lot of powder on this brush, so I'm not putting any more on. So I think she just was like, well, she's 13, that's kind of young. But she also said, if you're going to wear makeup, I'm going to have you learn to do it right. So she took me to, now here's where my age is really going to show. Does anyone remember Wendy Ward? Comment below if you remember or know what Wendy Ward was. But there's this department store called Ward's, and they did this thing called Wendy Ward, but it was kind of like a modeling slash, what's that called? Like a charm school kind of thing almost. But you learn to do makeup and everything. And not only that, I went on after that, I did some other things. There were some other classes and things that I learned at like 13 how to do like full contour and all these things. I was like learning all this stuff, and it was really weird. Looking back, I'm like, I was like way too young, but it's awesome because now I've been doing makeup for 43 years on myself. And I didn't wear a lot of makeup, obviously, going to school and all that. But my 6th grade picture, I'm actually wearing like some eyeliner and some makeup, which is really rare to see way back then, to see a kid wearing like eyeliner. And I have that picture. I look like Joe from Facts of Life. Oh my God. I totally look like Joe from Facts of Life in that photo. I got some little breakouts that are driving me cuckoo. So yeah, my mom just thought, well, I'm gonna let her wear makeup in, what's the word? In moderation. But she also said you're gonna learn to do it the right way. And then once I was like a little bit older and, teenage and whatnot, then I was wearing a lot more, and it's funny because I had this time where everybody thought I was way older than I was because I was wearing makeup all the time. So, I ended up, I don't want to say getting away with a lot more, but I looked older than I was. And it's funny because now everyone says I look younger than I am. So I have some weird Benjamin Button thing going on. I don't know. I was watching Manny MUA put on a foundation, and I was so jealous because he puts on his foundation and then he's just like and he's done, and I'm like, ugh, when you have piercings you really have to clean it off. Okay, this is a weird thing that I do. I kind of learned this years ago. I put on my foundation, and this is the thing you never see. I do that, and then I take like a tissue, and just if there's anywhere where I did it really heavy or it's sitting in my lines on my face, I just really lightly take a tissue and just get anything that's like sitting on my face really heavy. And see, like not a lot comes off, but I can tell you it looks better. It's not all like caked in. So there. Woo! I'm gonna do my blush. I like to do my face for, where did I just drop? I just dropped something. Oh, hey, there's my elf cap. I just dropped something. Oh, it was my, I might need that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh, here I am. I just dropped my little Q-tip. So yeah, this was a luminous putty primer. I almost put it on my eyes. Could you imagine? Almost put that on my eyes. That would have been kind of a disaster. You know what? No, I'm not going to do my blush yet. So, Carolyn, apparently, I did not know this, because I am a bad YouTuber friend, and I try to watch, let me say this up front, okay? I try to watch as many of my friends' YouTube channels as I can, but I have so many now that I have to watch y'all on like 2 times speed and you sound like chipmunks. So it's really hard. I'm still trying to get through the list of our unboxers on YouTube. May Mystery Collab. See how I fit that in there? Make sure you enter my giveaway to win Odin's Eye. I am a indie makeup fanatic and I love Odin's Eye. So, and actually I'm using, these are all indie palettes because that's mostly what I use here. If you like indie makeup, you're in the right place. That's what I use. That's what I spend my money on. It's just my preferred thing. I don't like drugstore. I've done drugstore makeup. In fact, I have a good one coming up for you guys soon. Probably next week, I think I'll put that one up. Pre-recorded. But I pretty much use all indie makeup because I just really prefer it. And I prefer to... It's a thing where I've just decided that's where I want my money to go, is to small creators, small brand creators, you know, people who are making, you know, sometimes they're working moms. One of them, Saints, Angels, Sinners, single working mom, started her own makeup brand. She has a job. She does other things. A lot of these people who have indie makeup brands, they are not making a living at it. They have day jobs. They have other jobs, but then they are also doing indie makeup brands. And this one specifically, Blend Bunny, makeup artist. And as a former working makeup artist, I love Blend Bunny. I've said, you know, I use her brushes a lot. Up there right here, I have the whole brush set right here. And probably, I was saying next to, I love the Lunar Beauty brushes, but this Blend Bunny brush set, I am obsessed with. I use it almost every look. In fact, let's use it today since I'm using the palette. I had this strange mix of brushes over here that I just cleaned, but these are clean. I'm going to use my Blend Bunny brushes with the Blends palette. I chose 2 palettes because of what Carolyn's favorite colors are. She likes, what is it, red, orange, royal blue, and browns. And I'm like, ooh, that's very fall, which is kind of neat, except for the blue. It's like fall with a pop of blue. But this is a matte pigment palette for the perfect blend. So this is interesting. These are all matte shades. But you know me, I gotta have that shimmery, shimmery, something, something, little pop of something in there. So this is the opposite. This is Alien Cosmetics, which is now Unearthly Cosmetics. They changed the name. So Unearthly Cosmetics, All I Ever Wanted palette. And this is all shimmery and metallic-y and multi-chromes and things like that. So I really like these. I like Neptune, Sphinx, and Mars. So I might bring those into it. I just wanted some orange, red, and blue options that were shimmery. But I do want to really try this Blends palette because I've not tried it yet. I've had it for a while. But I'm so like, I don't want to say I'm anti-matte, but you know, I like shiny, pretty things. My husband always says I'm easily distracted by shiny things. So, I know you're going to be shocked. Carolyn, this is for you. Carolyn, are you watching? Are you sitting down? I'm doing brown neutral eye with the pops of color in it. So here we go. Oh, you know what I want to do too? I think we're going to do this. If I can find it. Where did I put it? You know, I keep cleaning my desk. Do you do that at home? Do you like clean and then you don't know where anything is? You're like, let me clean and organize everything, and then you can't find a damn thing anywhere? There they are. I thought they were there. Shadow shields. I need to order more of these. I am now obsessed with these. Be fearless, be flawless, be smudge-free for the perfect eye makeup application. I noticed I'm using these a lot, and I'm going through them pretty fast. I don't know how many I have left, but I need to order more. And the bad thing is, I don't remember where I ordered these. I'm just going to Google Shadow Shields, the original. They look like this. And they're these little half moon things. What's really cool is you can use them for different things. I showed this before. Lip, eye, you know, you can do them for different things. You can use them for like a winged eyeliner on the side. Helps perfect winged cat eye, protects under eye area from shadow fallout. That's what I use it for. Creates straight edge for shadow. I use it for that as well. Aids in perfecting lipstick application. And see, look, you put it right here and you go, zzz. You know, we should try that today. I've never tried it with the lip thing. And the lip shade that I'm doing today, I think I could really use this. So I'm going to get 3 of these out. We're doing the thing today for Carolyn's birthday. We're going all out. We're doing the whole face. It's a long ass, and yes, I swear, I'm sorry, I swear. I'm from Detroit. I lived in Detroit, and I worked with truck drivers for a time. So my mom always says I have a potty mouth. My husband does not like it. Isn't it funny? My husband does not like it when I swear a lot. He actually, at one point, he got all rankled with me. Rankled, your word of the day. He got all rankled with me. See, I love this. See how it flips up and it catches the fallout from your eyeshadow? I am so freaking obsessed with these things now. I bought them, God, a couple years ago or something. I don't know when I bought these. And they just sat here and I never used them. And I was like, why am I not using these things? And with the kinds of shadows I use, with how heavily pigmented they are, I do usually have quite a bit of fallout. And for these, to get them to flip up like this, you just peel the corners off. And I'm just holding them on for a second because they're popping a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, I feel like they're kind of pulling my eyes a little. I'm getting a facelift as I'm doing this. It's great. I'm going to start with a smaller brush. I'm going to do, for Carolyn, let's do Mama Bear. Mama Bear, Carolyn. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Oh, by the way, I do have a candle lit in the background. See, look. Okay. Woo. Girl, did you see that? Okay. Lots. I have a candle lit. I lit Champagne Bubbles by Goose Creek in honor of Carolyn's birthday. Wow, this is a teddy bear brown. And, okay, I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom in. Sorry, my brush is in the way. See the fallout on the shadow shield? That would have all been on my face. And nobody got time for that. Oh, I should have done another cut crease with this, but you know what? No. And I can already predict, I'm going to tell you guys, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to do this brown, neutrally eye with the pops of color. And everyone in the comments is going to say, why do you hate brown eyeshadow? It looks so good on you. Because I have hazel eyes. So, yes, I know. And I'm just going all the way around and doing almost like a big... Wow, look at that. I'm doing a big circle around my eye with this Mama Bear shade. Under the eye, everything. We're just going all out. Okay, I gotta say it. I really like this shade. This is really cool. And if you want a super pigmented, this ain't going anywhere. A really high quality matte pigments that are created by a makeup artist, as I said, and I'm using her brushes. Get any of the Blend Bunnies palette. If you like neutral, she did one called The Dollhouse, and it's her twist or her take on a neutrals palette. And again, you know me and neutrals. I'm like, neutrals, boring. But I love that palette. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so I got a nice, I brought it up and out a little bit more there, so I kind of am liking that. I wasn't sure if I was going to do that, but I like it. So yes, let's go here. If you look like a raccoon, you're doing this look right. I call this look Trash Panda. A little bit more here. And then I'm going to go in with depth, is the darkest brown right here. I'm going to do that one. And depth, we need the depth. What was I talking about? I don't know. Holy crap, that is depth. Whoa, honey. Look at, whoa, whoa. Okay, Carolyn, I'm discovering something on your birthday. Why am I loving this brown eyeshadow? Is it that I haven't had coffee? I don't know. So I'm trying to think of, I know I'm all over the place. That's because I haven't had coffee. That's what I'm like. I'm kind of ADD to begin with. And I don't think I have ADD. I would never self-diagnose it, but I actually know people who have it and who have taken medication for it. And I'm like, I do not have ADD. What I have is a very active imagination, but I'm a multitasker, and I have so many thoughts going on, and I'm always processing things. But it's not so much distracted. I know exactly what I'm thinking, and I know what's going on. Okay, I'm going in with Truth, is this one right here. It's kind of a beige. Can't believe I'm putting on beige, but here we are. Beige. Oh my God, she's wearing beige. What has the world come to? Are pigs flying? Did hell freeze over? And you want to know why this is called blends? Look at the blend on this. Look at that blend. I barely did anything. And by the way, her brushes are absolutely, if you want to invest in one really good brush set, get the Blend Bunny brush set. I'm telling you, it's so good. It's so good. And saying that as as I said, a retired working makeup artist, I can tell when something is created by someone who is not a makeup guru, who is not a makeup, I did makeup at MAC for 5 minutes before my YouTube channel blew up. And that's no shade. It's no shade. No shade to Manny MUA or anybody like that. But when you've been working in a salon, and you're maybe still working in a salon as Betty Jean, who is Butte Bean, Batty Bean, you might know her by any of those names. As people who are working in salons, like, they know what works, and they know what works and what doesn't. So I think that's why the It's Freaking Bats is such a great palette, because Betty Jean knows what works, y'all. She's a hairstylist, but she knows makeup. She knows what works. Just saying. I need to put an eyebrow on before I do any more, because I need to get some shape to this look. So this is my Rowan Bow Brow. I got this in a boxy, and I'm just using it a lot because I'm trying to, honestly, use up some of these brow products. And with the brown, this is kind of a cooler brown. One of the great things about having a crazy hair color is my brow color changes. Like, I can do black, I can do green, I can do blue. There we go. And right now you're going, I hate her, look how fast she did her brow. Again, 43 years, people. I have a joke that I always say, if you've been doing something for decades and you suck at it, maybe you should try something else. You're going to get good whether you want to or not. Whether you want to get good or not, you're going to get good at something when you've been doing it for that long. Oh, by the way, I have been growing my brows out. I don't know if you've noticed. You'll see a lot of, in my Instagrams, of you might see some little stragglers on the ends. I'm trying to see how much my brows will grow out if I stop shaving the corners off and stop tweezing them out. So I'm kind of liking how they're growing in. Although I gotta look at this long crazy one right here. Oh, that's not attached. Okay, you're not attached. Bye-bye. It's really hard to do my brows when I'm trying to do this so that you can see what I'm doing. Need to bring this point down a little bit here. I'd say my pet peeve with myself, with makeup, two things. When my brows don't match up, and isn't that everyone's pet peeve? I've noticed two things about myself in all my years of doing makeup. My brows don't match up. They're not exactly symmetrical, the same shapes. And I don't know if you've ever noticed this, when I'm doing my lips, I really struggle with my top lip a lot. My top lip is higher and rounder on this side than it is on this side. And now you'll see it. Now that I said that, you'll see it. You'll be like, we see it. Okay, so there is my brown neutral look. Are you shocked? Are you sitting down? Are you falling over? Okay, don't hurt yourself. Now I just want to add a little bit of shimmery pop of color on this. So I think I'm going to do just the red, the orange, and the blue on my lid. And let's find, I want this little brush again. And I'm going to go in with Mars from the All I Ever Wanted palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. I'm going to stop saying Alien, but it says Alien on here, but I don't want you to get confused. It is Unearthly. I'm going to do the red right in the middle. Oh my god, isn't that pretty? Wow. Okay, nice. This was a good idea. Oh my god, my camera stopped recording and I was like, what? So I don't know where I stopped, so I'm going to continue. So I have 2 Yorkie clients coming at noon today. They are adorable, they're really cute. Jingles and Romeo, yes, those are their names. They are adorable, and they're coming at noon. I still have to feed my dogs before they get here, and I have some other things to do. But the reason I said, well, God, I really don't have time on Tuesday to record a makeup look. But you know what? I wanted to do it because this was such an interesting color story, and it's something I would like never do. So I was like, you know what, let me do it because it's a color story I would never do. So I'm pressing on, what is this, Sphinx, which is kind of an orange multi-chrome, and it's very glittery, so I am so glad that I have this shadow shield on. It's in the center right here, and I'm not really doing, it looks orange, but it's a multi, so it has a whole bunch of little sparkles in it. That being said about the dog grooming, I'm probably not going to put a false lash on because I can't wear a false lash and groom dogs. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just kind of dangerous too. I need to really focus and look at what I'm doing. So, okay, now I'm doing Neptune, which is the royal blue I showed you on the corner. We're going to just do that right here. Just do kind of little sparkly pop of blue. This is such a bizarro eye look for me, you guys, but not a lot of blue, just a little bit. And I'm going to blend it into that. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of Neptune underneath, just over this. Oh, I like that. Sparkly under eye. I think I got a little sparkle in my eye. Be careful with your multi-chromes and your sparkly shades. Especially if you wear contacts, be really careful. There's a lot of, you'll see like all the, okay, see all the fallout this is caught? This is why I love these things. And, you know, you can get this stuff in your eye. There are a lot of videos about talking about what eye safe means, what lip safe means. Me personally, I live on the edge. I'm like, hey, this doesn't say it's eye safe, but it's going on my eyes. Ha ha ha. You know, before I even take this off, the shadow shields, I am going to do my lashes. Oh, sniffly. I just realized I didn't take my allergy pills yet. Oh no, gotta take my Claritin. What is going on up here, bro? Okay. So I'm not gonna go crazy with the mascara. Only because dog grooming. I do really want to put false lashes on, but I would probably put them on and then immediately have to take them off. I guess this will be kind of a wear test of this. If you want me to check back in later, I'll probably check in on my community tab. Maybe, or I'll upload a short or a community tab post, and we'll wear test this Blend Bunny. We'll wear test the Blend Bunny and the All I Ever Wanted and see how it holds up. Keep in mind I do a really sticky eye primer on too. If you want your eyeshadow to hold up, wear a sticky eye primer. I personally love the Beauty Crop Stuck On You. It's probably one of my all-time favorites, and I originally got it like a while back in one of my, I think my first BoxyCharms. By the way, how long is this good for? 12 months. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, mine might be a little older than 12 months. Oh, smells okay. It's fine. That's how we roll around here. I'm just going to do, since I did that, I want to just deepen up this corner a little bit again with, I want to deepen up my crease with this one called Depth. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty cool. I've never done an eye look like this. It's pretty cool. See, this is why I don't like to shrink from challenges. And I don't know what to give Carolyn for a birthday thing other than this eye look. I think I'm probably going to send her some friend mail as a belated birthday gift. So she said in her, I'm going to mention this too. A lot of people don't know, like a lot of us YouTubers, we have in our descriptions, in our description boxes below, or in our about section, if you go to the little tab that says about, a lot of us do actually have, I'm going to use Cloudberry in my Arthurine palette, by the way, for my blush. This one right here. This is by Menagerie Cosmetics. I use this palette a lot. I love it. Let's do this. Okay, now look. The perfect under eye. I mean, look at that. No cleanup, no anything. Boom, done. I really like this, actually. So I'm using Cloudberry and blending that up. So a lot of us have our P.O. boxes listed. Mine is in my description box below. And Carolyn also has said, I love getting friend mail. And I didn't realize that she had that until I looked at her about section. And I was like, oh my God, she likes friend mail. Cool. I need a highlighter, don't I? You know what? Blind highlighter. I'm going to grab this one. It's Lethal Wavelength in Scatter. And it's like blue, so that's cool. That'll be perfect. So if you ever want to mail anybody anything, any of your YouTubers that you like, just look, because we don't ask for it, but it's cool to get, and we love using it for content. It's always fun, and it's always fun to give people a shout out when they send something. Oh my God, I love this highlighter. I love it. It's just... I've mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again. If you are a more maturing skin, please do not put highlighter up here. Don't do it. Don't do it. What it does is it highlights the bags under your eyes. Nobody wants that. I'm going to put a little bit of this just up at this corner to give it that little shimmer right there. See? Boop, boop, boop. Because, you know, like I said, I got to have some shine on my eyes. I just have to do it. And little tiny bit on my nose. Wayne Goss says, if you're older, don't do this. But Wayne Goss ain't seen my nose. He doesn't know me. You don't know me, Wayne Goss. I have the shape of nose that actually, honestly, I think he would even agree. The shape of my nose looks better with some highlighter on it. So the last thing I have to do is the lip. And I really want to try this. I've never done this. This could be a total disaster. I don't know. I hope it works, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to stretch my lip out and I'll put this on. I think the hardest part's lining it up. And it doesn't want to stick because I have foundation and everything on. Hold on. How you doing? A lot of people don't know I do voice imitations, which is really funny. I can do a whole bunch of voices. I've actually thought about my ex-husband, who was a indie movie director, told me that I should do voiceovers and be a voice actor. But I don't know. It's like I'm too nervous. Voices will pop out of me and I'll be silly and do a voice. But if I had to do it on command, I don't think I could. So I want to try this. How'd you like that trick? This is Barkyology. Oh my God, I love that name, and I think it's going to look so good with this. Barkyology by Menagerie Velvet Liquid Lip. I think this thing's stuck on good enough. I'm a little worried about this right here. It's not sticking all the way. Well, we're going to give it a try. I can't. It's not bad, but I can't. Oh my God, I love this shade. Okay, here goes my weird shaped lip. Usually how I do it is I start with like a little inverted, a little V like this. And then work down. Sorry for being so quiet. Wow. Now you know why I kept this handy. There we go. Oh my God, I love this lip color. Okay, so I have some closing thoughts. There's my finished makeup look. I wish I had lashes on, but I don't because dog grooming. But I did do this matte liquid lip because I've said this in other videos. We don't want dog hair sticking to my lipstick. And making sure I have lipstick on my teeth. Always do your... There we go. Check the teeth. My client is going to show up and be like, where are you going? What is going on? I'm like, I just want to look really pretty for your dogs. Okay. In closing, y'all, I got to turn this ring light down. I'm blind. It's blinding me. Okay. There we go. Carolyn, I hope you like this look. Here is my birthday advice. My pearl of wisdom as an elder gothy crazy girl who wears all kinds of nutty makeup and crazy hair colors. The best lesson that I've really learned in life that I like to pass on to people is don't be afraid to try different things or new things. And if there's something you're afraid of, like not afraid of, you're like, I really don't like that. You have valid reasons for not liking something. Like there's food I don't like and I know I don't like it because I've tried it. But there's also food that I say I don't like, but I've never tried it. So how do I know I don't like it, right? So the thing I've always done in my life is things that make me uncomfortable, things that I don't like, but I can't exactly give people a reason why. Or it's a stupid reason, like I don't like browns because they're boring. But look how gorgeous this is. Honestly, I love this look. I love the brown. I love it. Oh my God. I've always avoided brown eyeshadow and I avoid neutrals because I'm like, they're boring. But hopefully this is proof to you that brown eyeshadow does not have to be boring. You can put that pop of color in it. This is kind of what I would wear as like a brown eyeshadow neutral. So you can take something that you're like, that's boring. Well, why is it boring? How can you make it not boring? So the advice is challenge yourself to do something you're uncomfortable with, to try to learn about yourself and grow and evolve and figure out, why does this make me uncomfortable? Why do I not like this? Sometimes, because then if you say you don't like it, you can say, look, I tried it. I know why I don't like it. But I think like 85 to 90% of the time in life, we say we don't like something because it makes us feel insecure. It forces us to face insecurities. It forces us to face the fact that maybe we don't know a lot about the subject. It forces us to try something that we just have an irrational fear of, and it is an irrational fear. And once you get through it, you're like, wow, that was irrational. Why was I afraid of that? And sometimes, just sometimes, you end up finding that the thing that you thought was boring and that you're afraid of, you end up loving. Ta-da! So, if you like this and my stupid life lessons, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Happy birthday, Carolyn. Everyone go say happy birthday, Carolyn. And I feel like I forgot something, but if I did, oh well, I have to go groom dogs. I will do a check-in and we will do a wear test on the lip. Oh, I was going to say, I think Barkyology is from the brand new release. It's one of their newest shades. I got all 3 of the new Menagerie shades. I'll give you a sneak peek. I'm going to do a look with it, with the new palette. And there's, oh, they came out with a lip color. This is called Kiwi. I think I've worn this already. I already wore this. But Barkyology I got, and I love this shade. I think it might be sold out, and if it is, I know why. Because I think this might be like one of my new signature colors. This is going to stay on my desk. I am obsessed with this shade. I'm not going to put gloss on because dog hair stuck to the lips. Again, check out Blend Bunny. Definitely can recommend the Blends palette. She does have another palette called Surge. I have all 3 of her palettes. She's released 3. I have all 3. And the Blend Bunny brushes are some of my favorites. Shadow Shields. Can't recommend them enough. I'm not going to have time right now to put links to everything and everything on my face, but I will do it later on after I'm done grooming dogs. I will come back to this video. I'll try to list everything. This was kind of a last minute. We just found out about doing this collab not that long ago, but I had already had things going on. So I'm like, let me try to do it though. So I love this palette. This is just these browns. Oh, now I can't wait. We are going to go through this palette. I want to really start using this palette in different looks and mixing it with other things too. But I want to do blends in Surge. I want to do blends in Dollhouse. I think this palette is going to stay on my desk. It kind of scared me because of all the color in the browns. I'm like, I don't know about this one, but I really wanted to try it because I like to support indie makeup artists, as I said. And this row right here, this dark row, is so my jam. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Ooh, but now I'm really excited to try these crazy greens and these oranges and the purples and the hot pinks and ooh, and I might have to do a look with this whole row at the bottom. Let me know. I know you want to see more browns and neutral looks for me now. For Carolyn's birthday, she likes red, orange, royal blue, and brown. And tell me what your favorite colors are below in the comments and say happy birthday, Carolyn. How about we do that? And at the end of this video, there will be a couple of things right here you can check out. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing lots of makeup. I have like 2 or 3 more makeup looks going this week. I'm going to be getting to the point where it's going to be almost everyday makeup with me, as well as my unboxings. I'm really getting into it. Let me know if you like this style of the chatty get ready with me. I really, I'm just working on doing what people like. I know what I like doing, but it's easy for me to throw my whole face on and then do eyes for you. Do you like seeing me put the whole face on? Do you like just seeing the eyes? Do you like a mix of that? Let me know. I care about what you guys think because I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing it for you. I want people to enjoy what they're watching. I mean, it is for me because I like doing makeup. I like doing this, but it's also to share this with you and share, I think also sharing my knowledge of makeup and skincare. If I do my whole face, it may be a longer video, but I can show you my little tips and tricks like the one with the contour right here. Oh, and by the way, once you're done with everything, you can always go, I need a little more contour right here. So there's nothing wrong with going in and going, you know what, I really need a little bit more contour right there. Once you get the face done, look at it, step back, look at it and be like, what do I still need? And there we go. And then I usually clean up that line right there, clean up this line right here. Me, I like a super cut cheekbone because I have the Russian Polish cheekbones. I really like that look. But see, I just shaded that out a little bit more. My little fat pockies. Oh, look at my oh, guys, I'm still working on the weight loss. Let me know if you want to hear about it. I don't know if I want to talk about it. It's so hard. Anyway, happy birthday, Carolyn. This has been a rambling birthday get ready with me. I will see you in the next one. Tag Free Tuesday is coming up, so don't leave because that's coming up too. I will see you in the next one. And the Tag Free Tuesday are my questions. We're doing that right now. Okay, come back for that. See you in the next one. Bye.